This is the tutorial for Silent Night. This is the Hillsong version, so there's only 2 verses. So I just wanted to add that I'm signing this for the video because this is my area. I'm signing it very close, but you can exaggerate signs, but make sure they're still understandable, because this is American Sign Language and a deaf person should be able to understand it. So yes, you can sign Silent Night, Holy Night, but make sure that you're not signing like silent, you know, it needs to make sense. So at the beginning of the song, there's instrumentals for a few seconds, and most people, I won't say most, some people sign when there's just music, they just sign like this. I personally don't. I'll show you what I do. That's just a personal decision, a personal preference. So for music, you will have your arm straight, okay, not straight, so it's going to be angled. Your hand is in a flat B hand in front of you. This hand is the same, and you're just flowing your hand like it was a flag. This is music, song, sing. So you can do that. And then I've listened to the song, and there's a lead guitar playing. Okay, it's a guitar playing the melody. And then I think there's a brass instrument in the background. It could be a piano. So whatever you think it is, for the guitar, you just pick whenever you hear doo doo, and I'll show you. And someone else, if you have multiple people, if you think it's a piano, just follow along with the piano. If you think it's some kind of brass instrument, you know, trombone, act that out, whatever you think it is. And my students, at this part, I don't care what you do, discuss with your group if everybody wants to do something different, or if y'all want to do the exact same thing. Just whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you think will look good. So I'll give you a little sneak peek of how that would look. We do this. So it's the first verse is the one everybody knows. Silent night, holy night. So this is silent. So you're going to make B hands where your thumbs are in front of your hand just a little bit. And you're going to cross them in front of you, and they're going to come down. So silent, just at your waist, silent. night. So this hand is flat. This is my left hand with the B hands again. And this hand is kind of at an angle, and it's going to sit on top, looks like this, of this other hand. Silent night. Holy, you have an H hand. It's these two, first and middle finger. This hand is flat, palm up. It's going to sit just on top of your hand. It's going to come out, and then it's going to make like a U-turn in front of you. So U-turn to the left, kind of like a candy cane. So silent night, holy night. The next line is all is calm, all is bright. So all, I heard somewhere that to describe this sign when you're teaching it as scooping guacamole into the bowl. So you have your hand, doesn't matter where your thumb goes. This hand is going to be angled again, and you're going, so your left hand's facing you. Your right hand, you're going to bend it, stick your elbow up. This goes in front, scoops around, turns, and sticks it in the bowl. All, and you can either do calm, which is more like chill out, or you can do calm, which I like because it's the same sign as shalom or peaceful. So my class will be doing this sign. So cup both of your hands, face one up, face one down, doesn't matter which. Clap together, flip, clap together, and then bring them apart, like the sign I just showed you for calm. Calm. All, same sign, all is bright. So you've got your hands like A hands, thumbs at the side. I guess it doesn't really matter where. You could also do it like this and open them up bright. So since this is an old song, there's a lot of different ways to interpret things because we don't really speak this way anymore. So if you don't agree with my interpretation, I definitely encourage you to go find your own interpretation that you relate to, because that's how interpreting works. You interpret what you feel about the song, or you interpret, we don't sign metaphors, you interpret what those metaphors actually mean. So some people think that round John Virgin can be talking about her stomach is round. I've seen people sign that, but I like to say that people are around Mary. You have the wise men, the shepherds, the animals, and Joseph and everybody, and it says around the mother and the baby. So here's Mary, and you're going to make a 4. Your fingers are going to be spread out. They're going to be facing you. So my left hand is Mary. My right hand is my people. It's going to start in front of you almost like the sign for talk. It's about this far. And you're going to wiggle the people and make them go all the way around like this just one time. So there's all the people. So this person we did round is Mary. My pinky doesn't go all the way down because my thumb's too short, but you are doing M, but you're opening it. And if you can, hold down your pinky with your thumb, and you are going to draw a line down your face. That's the sign for Mary. That's her sign name. So then you point to her again. She is a mother. 5 hands, spread fingers, thumb on chin, mother, and baby. Just hold your baby. So again, round yawn, very, Mary, she, mother, and child. So you can keep this finger up. Round yawn, Mary, she, mother, and child. Now we're going to say holy infant, so tender and mild. We know holy, baby. And tender and mild, mean the same thing. And when you start looking up these adjectives, they're all signed the same way. So I chose kind-hearted and innocent. Again, you can choose your own interpretation. My class is using kind-hearted and innocent. So kind-hearted, take your middle finger, put it out like this. This finger is, my fingers was broken in school, so that's why it's like, it doesn't stay up. But if you can, your fingers are supposed to look like this. Anyway, and you're going to double tap your heart, or just one time. And then you're going to, like you're grabbing something. And that's this is the sign for tender or gentle, but we're going to do it at the heart area. So you're showing that you're kind-hearted, you're gentle-hearted, or your heart is tender. So that's 2 times. So tap 2 times. And then innocent. So you've got you hands. You're holding your first 2 fingers and they're together. They're going to touch the sides of your lips and just come down. So that was holy infant, so tender and mild. Next is sleep in heavenly peace. So instead of sleep in heavenly peace, I'm going to sign heaven's peace comes down into my sleep, or comes down and helps me sleep. So heaven, so put your fingers above your head, like, but not above up here, and they're just going to roll around, and then they're going to come out. So heaven, and then peace is the same as calm, but we're going to do it up here and come down into our sleep. So calm, and we have our hands flat, and just like we were grabbing something, we're closing our eyes. So heavenly peace, sleep. Again, the next verse starts out silent night, holy night. So we have silent night, holy night, Son of God loves pure light. So the way I am interpreting it, so I say God's Son. So God, your hand is flat, you have a kind of a B hand. I guess you could do it that way, but this seems to be more comfortable. And it's in front of your face, and you're going to go down and out, bring it around, come back down. God's Son. So you're going to put your hand, this is a flat O, flat O. Like, like a duck. Put it on your temple, come down, open your hand to a baby. Son. And now we're going to use this as part of what we're signing. God's Son loves pure light. So I'm interpreting this as God is sending his light, his pure light of love down to his baby. And that's because the next line also talks about that light. So I'm tying those 2 together. So we did God's Son, love. So you got S, hands, thumb in front of your fist. They're facing you and they've crossed your body. Doesn't matter if it's like this or like this. And pure is the same sign for clean. Palm is up, other palm is on top, and it's like you're washing a dish. So you're going to go forward, back, around, like this. So you scrub the dish and then you wiped the dish. Scrub, wipe, scrub, wipe. So that's pure. And then light, we're going to show the light instead of signing the light. So love's pure, and the light is going on to the baby. So God has sent his love and that light down to baby Jesus. The next line says, radiant beams from thy holy face. So we're talking to the baby as if we're Mary, or if you will, Joseph, if you're a man and you want to picture yourself as Joseph holding the baby. And we're going to say your or his. Your hand is flat. That is your, his, my, you, she, he, me. So it's open. His, so we're looking at the baby, his face. So you've got one finger and it just traces around your face. Face. Well, you don't have to hold it in place like this. You can see my finger goes around like this. Now, his radiant face that God has sent that love to is shining on me now. So his face is shining on me. With the dawn of redeeming grace. So I tied these three lines together as if they were one explanation. So God's pure love came down on baby Jesus. His light shines on me because of grace, because of saving grace. There's not like a sun rising and that sun rising, the dawn is shining on us. It's talking about the start of grace. So you could say with the start of redeeming grace, that's up to you. I'm going to sign, my class is going to sign because of saving grace. So because, one finger, touch your temple, come out twice. One time is for, F-O-U-R. So 2 times is because. It's called 4-4. Save, same sign as redeem. Got S hands again, like with love. They're facing you, cross your body, but not all the way like in love. They're in front of your body. As they move apart, your hands are going to turn towards everyone. So save, grace. There's that light again, but this is the sign for grace. So your hand starts above you because it's from God. It's the light from God. In an S hand, I guess it doesn't really matter, S or A. And it opens up towards you. The last 2 lines say, Jesus, Lord at thy birth. So I sign Jesus, or if you want to be dramatic, Jesus, whichever. You can sign it up here. You can sign it down here. So if you sign it, my kids, I don't care which one, whatever you're comfortable with. So the premise of the sign is your hands are open, just relaxed. Don't have to be wide open, don't have to be closed, just relaxed. You're going to use your middle fingers, poke them out like before with the kind-hearted, and they're going to mark the middle of the hand where the nails were, Jesus. So you can sign it with your hands flat, or you can sign it with your hands up facing each other, whatever is comfortable to you. Honestly, I don't know what I do, whatever's in the moment. So Jesus, born, so this hand is facing you. Trying to think how it looks when I stand up. I guess it's in the middle of my chest. Your other hand is just the same. It's flat on this hand. It's going to come down, and as it comes down, it's going to flatten and come up. Born, Lord. So you've got an L hand. It's going to start on your left side. If you're right-handed, it's going to start on your left side, so your arm is across your body, on your shoulder. And as you come down, it's going to go to the bottom of your torso. So it's like a sash. This is the same as Christ, King, Prince, Queen. So, Lord. And that's the song.